Hey, what's up, everybody out there? This is Jason Limited Gamer, and I'm currently doing the Pokemon Journey tag created by Super Nerd Daniel. Um, for this video, I'm going to be answering a couple of questions on like how I got into Pokemon and whatnot. So let's get started. Now, when did you start playing Pokemon, and what was your first game? I had to say I started playing Pokemon in 2005. My first game was Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. As a kid, I was the youngest in my family, so whenever my siblings got a gaming system or whatnot, I usually had to wait till they got bored with it and wait for it to be a hand-me-down. But that all changed when I got my first system, which was a GameCube. I didn't know what a Game Boy was at the time, so I didn't know that there were other games like Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green that were out at the time, and I didn't know about Pokemon Red or Blue because I didn't know that those systems existed back in the day. So I'd say my first encounter with Pokemon XD was in a Best Buy. It was out as a demo, and I just couldn't stop playing it. So I kept asking my mom for it, and lo and behold, for Christmas, it was under the tree, and I could not stop playing it. It was just too much fun. So after that, it was pretty much stagnant for a while because that was the only game I would play. It wasn't until a couple of years later when I met my best friend Willie. He told me that there were actually handheld games I could play, and that's when I started getting into Pokemon, for reals. Now, have you ever legitimately completed the Pokédex in a Pokemon game? Technically, I did complete the Pokédex in Pokemon Diamond version, but I only saw every Pokemon in the region at the time, and that was just for Sinnoh region, so I didn't really catch every Pokemon. But recently, I did complete the Pokédex. A few days ago, before I went on spring break, I completed the Pokédex. I caught every Pokemon necessary to complete the Pokédex. So I have every Pokemon ever created stored on my Pokédex. So yeah, if you watched my last video, you know I actually did complete the Pokédex. So yeah, I've done in about a couple of months what Ash tried to do for 20 years. So yes, I have completed the Pokédex. Now, if you were a gym leader, what type would you specialize in, and what would be your ace Pokemon? Now, as a kid, I'd always go for fire type Pokemon. They just clicked with me. So if I ever had a gym, I'd have a fire type gym, and my ace Pokemon would be Typhlosion, because Cyndaquil is my favorite starter, period. So I'd go with its final evolved form to be my gym's ace. Not sure where this gym would be, but I'd be a fire type gym leader. I know it's been done a lot of times, but you can't argue with the classic. Now, what has kept me as a fan of the franchise for all these years? I would have to say all the games that have been released, and the chance to start a new journey. Sure, the game mechanics are always the same with every game, but there's always that one thing that's different from all the others, and you just gotta play it to understand. I've played this game for a long time, and I gotta say, even if it's just go around, collect all 8 badges, beat the current team that's trying to take over the world, it's still a lot of fun. And there are other things that could happen that you wouldn't know necessarily wouldn't happen in any other games. The Delta episode, that was a new thing that they added to Ruby and Sapphire to make it more different from its original games. And I'm hoping they do the same thing for Diamond and Pearl too, and for Red and Blue, if they ever decide to do a Kanto or Sinnoh remake, which they probably should. I'm just saying, off of Sapphire and Omega Ruby, they did pretty good, so Kanto, Sinnoh, you guys gotta get on those remakes. I'm not too sure about Johto because it recently had a remake for like the regular DS. So yeah, it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon within the next few years. But hey, you can still hope. Now, if there's one thing I could change about the Pokemon games, it would be the fact that you can't travel to other regions within the game. In Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, after you beat Cynthia, she mentioned something about going to the Sinnoh region. And I was really hyped for that because I thought, oh man, would this game let me go to Sinnoh? But it didn't, and I was really disappointed. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they let you go from Johto to Kanto, and I was really excited about that. That was something really amazing that I hope that they do again. It's like, if anybody from the Pokemon company is watching this video, you know what to do. Let us travel to regions within different games. So I don't know what it would take. Like, you have all the time in the world. You don't need to release a game every year. Like, work on this, make it happen, and then you will make a lot of money off of a game that will allow you to travel from region to region. You have the technology. You can do this. Now, assuming the franchise continues for another 20 years, I'd probably still play it. Like, I've been playing it for a long time. I'm not stopping. I have all these Pokemon, and I'm gonna keep going until, like, even if they release like 100 new Pokemon, I'm gonna get the new games. I'm gonna catch them all, and then I'm gonna be like, hey man, can't stop me. I have money. I have a DS. I'm gonna keep buying Pokemon games. Even as a 40-year-old, even if I become 40 years old, I'm gonna be like, hey, you kids may have this brand new Pokemon, new type or whatnot, but let me tell you this. Back in the day, there was one Pokemon that everybody wanted, and that was Charizard. And if it gets to the point where kids in the future do not know what a Charizard is, then they will need someone like me or anybody else who's played Pokemon for a long time to teach them all about our good friend Charizard. Okay, that is it for this video. I'm supposed to tag 3 people in this video, so like, to my prior knowledge, I'm not sure if these people have done this tag already. If they have, then they probably don't have to do it, but if they haven't, then I'm tagging Shell Shock, Erodiad, and Roshank Redemption. There are other PokeTubers I know, but those are the only 3 I can mention off the top of my head. Again, Shell Shock, Erodiad, and Roshank Redemption, I tag you to do the Pokemon Journey tag. I've been DX Unlimited Gamer, and peace out, everybody.